In a world that demands constant reinvention and the pursuit of our voice and space from us, women, stories of resilience and strength like those of Malala Yousafzai and J.K. Rowling remind us of the immense power that resides in our ability to overcome adversities and make our voices heard. Malala, a young woman who faced violence for the simple right to education, transformed her personal struggle into a global movement, inspiring women and girls to claim their place in the world. On the other hand, J.K. Rowling, starting from a life marked by challenges and rejections, brought to life one of the most beloved and influential literary universes of all time, proving that our imagination and persistence can create magic beyond the pages of a book. Here at the lucrative Elegance channel, led by me, Carol, we advocate the idea that true elegance and female strength go far beyond appearance. They are in our stories, our struggles, and above all, in our ability to inspire and transform the world around us. Today, I will share with you 4 crucial tips for any woman who wishes to shine individually, as well as be a light for others around her. And don't forget, if you appreciate content that elevates, transforms, and inspires, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell for notifications, and leave your like. Together, we are stronger, capable of redefining our stories and the stories of women around the world. Prepare to embark on a journey of discovery, inspiration, and empowerment. Let's together unveil the stories of women who, in the face of the greatest challenges, found their voice and the way to illuminate the world with their courage and determination. Redefining our story. The strength of women throughout time. Our journey as women is a rich tapestry, marked by struggles, achievements, and unwavering resilience. Throughout the centuries, we have been marginalized, subjugated, and often silenced. From those unjustly accused and punished in times of mysticism, to the brave pioneers who blazed trails in the 20th and 21st centuries, securing the right to vote, work, and study. Each of our victories came with ongoing challenges, in a world that constantly tries to dictate how we should be or act. Let's take a critical look at how society has often shaped our self-image and self-esteem through unrealistic expectations and unattainable standards. The digital age and media have perpetuated ideals of beauty and success that often don't match the reality of the majority, creating a kind of lonely window that makes us question our worth and our abilities. But here's the truth we need to remember. We are more than a lonely window. We are a vast field of possibilities, filled with stories of strength, determination, and overcoming. This video is a reminder of our intrinsic value. It's a call to action for us to recognize the importance of building and sustaining a mutual support network where we can celebrate each victory, big or small, and where our struggles are recognized and respected. True personality and self-image change comes not from isolated intention, but from the continuous cultivation of thoughts, actions, and support that lift us up and strengthen us. History has shown us that, against all odds, we are capable of achieving the extraordinary. Now, it's our time to build thousands of windows of opportunity, expressiveness, and personal growth, redefining not just our individual stories, but the collective story of women all around the world. Let's go together, inspire and be inspired, bringing to light the true essence of female strength that resides in each of us. Challenging standards. The reality behind the glamour of fashion. In the fashion universe, the image of extremely thin models is often elevated to an almost unattainable beauty standard, creating a dangerous illusion that deeply affects the self-esteem and body perception of millions of women around the world. This phenomenon, known as the automatic memory registration, AMR, not only imprints on our consciousness the desired products, perfumes, clothes, jewelry, but also the images of these models, instigating an obsessive pursuit of a body ideal that can lead to a destructive cycle of rejection and dissatisfaction with one's own image. Historically, fashion icons like Kate Moss, who was at the heart of the heroin chic movement in the 90s, have publicly faced battles with eating disorders, highlighting the industry's impact on models' mental health. Other notable figures, such as supermodel Gisele Bündchen, have opened up about the extreme pressures to maintain measurements considered ideal, revealing the dark reality that often hides behind the cameras. This scenario impacts models and resonates with women of all ages, who see these figures as standards to be emulated. leading to a concerning rise in cases of depression, anorexia, and bulimia. The neurotic need to fit into an often unattainable standard can transform the way women see themselves in the mirror, making them question their beauty and value based on unrealistic criteria. However, it is possible to reverse this trend. Smart, aware women learning to cultivate a healthy relationship with their own bodies and stories are celebrating body diversity, understanding beauty in all its forms, and reshaping their self-image to see themselves as beautiful, regardless of the demands of the fashion industry. These are crucial steps to breaking free from these chains. True elegance and beauty come from a passion for life and self-love. Recognizing the uniqueness of each personal story and DNA, it is essential to understand that happiness and emotional health cannot be measured by conformity to external aesthetic standards, but rather by internal well-being and acceptance. Celebrities and models who have publicly faced their battles with eating disorders shed light on the shadows of the fashion industry and remind us of the importance of supporting each other in our individual journeys of self-acceptance and self-love. Together, we can challenge and change toxic beauty standards, building a future where every woman can look in the mirror and truly love the reflection she sees, free from unrealistic comparisons and expectations. Cultivating healthy relationships. Emotional strategies for smart women. To build healthy and lasting relationships, it's essential to start with a healthy relationship with oneself, cultivating self-love and self-acceptance. This is the foundation on which we can learn to interact constructively and positively with our partners, recognizing that we are all imperfect beings, trying to do our best within our capabilities. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I want to give 4 tips for a brilliant woman, and here they are. 1. Date life before dating someone. The first key to a healthy relationship is learning to enjoy your own company. To date life. This means finding joy and satisfaction in the little things, developing hobbies and passions, and cultivating a fulfilling life, regardless of whether or not you're in a relationship. When you're content with yourself, you bring that fullness into any relationship, enriching it. 2. Accepting imperfection. Understanding that no one is perfect is crucial. In a relationship, 2 imperfect people meet, each with their flaws and quirks. The beauty of human connection lies in the ability to accept these imperfections, both in ourselves and in others, creating a safe space for growth and mutual understanding. 4. Positive reinforcement. Focusing on the positive aspects of your partner, even in moments of tension, can be a powerful tool for strengthening the relationship. Celebrating small victories and gestures of affection or altruism helps to build an environment of mutual support. When you recognize and verbalize what you admire in the other, you create light windows of positivity that are registered in the emotional memory of both, serving as foundations for a more stable and harmonious relationship. Understanding that change does not come from attempts to transform the other, but rather from improving oneself and how we react to others' imperfections, is fundamental. Women who apply these emotional strategies cultivate healthier relationships and become examples of emotional maturity and interpersonal intelligence. By practicing these principles, it's possible to gradually transform relationship challenges into opportunities for deeper growth and connection. Dreams, autonomy, and the personal journey. Redefining beauty and female strength. In a world that often tries to define women by narrow standards and unrealistic expectations, it's crucial to remember that true feminine brilliance lies in the ability to pursue dreams and build an authentic and fulfilling life. A life without dreams is like a night sky without stars, dark and devoid of wonders. Dreaming and fighting for those dreams is what adds color and adventure to our existence, allowing us to complement the lives of those around us and find genuine purpose and happiness in our own journeys. Dreaming is essential for a full and rich life. It is in our dreams that we find the motivation to grow, evolve, and overcome the challenges life presents us. For women, in particular, fighting for their dreams is an act of self-affirmation in a world that often tries to limit their aspirations to supporting roles. Autonomy is the cornerstone of true happiness. Building intelligent and sustainable happiness means learning to find joy and contentment within oneself, regardless of external circumstances. This involves developing a relationship of love and acceptance with oneself, both intellectually and physically. Beauty, in this context, transcends societal-imposed aesthetic standards and becomes a reflection of our essence and personal story. Emotional dependency, especially in relationships, can be a barrier to personal development and autonomy. Dependent women often find themselves trapped in a cycle of insecurity and control, fearing rejection and criticism. However, breaking this cycle is possible through emotional management and the development of solid self-esteem. Becoming self-leaders, capable of analyzing and making decisions independently, is one of the most liberating achievements for any woman. Beauty should not be seen as a commodity to be purchased or a standard to be met, but as an expression of our most authentic selves, celebrating one's story, accepting the body with love, and, if desired, making aesthetic choices that reflect one's true individual essence are acts of personal power. True beauty is a romance with one's own life, a story written by each woman, the protagonist of her own narrative. By facing life as an opportunity to dream big and pursue the realization of those dreams with determination and courage, women can redefine the meanings of success, beauty, and happiness. It is by embracing our autonomy, celebrating our individuality, and managing our emotions wisely that we can truly shine, free from the shackles of dependency and external expectations. May every woman find in her own journey the strength to be the director of her script, living a life of fulfilled dreams, authentic beauty, and sustainable happiness. Now that we've explored strategies to shine with our own light together, allow me to ask, what's stopping you from reaching your best version? Each of us has an inner flame ready to illuminate our own life and those around us. And remember, the journey towards elegance, femininity, and personal development is continuous and full of learning. If this video has awakened in you the desire to go further, I have an unmissable suggestion. Be sure to watch the video, Watch When You're Feeling Ugly. Self-love in every piece, how fashion reinforces self-acceptance. And for those of you who are always looking to elevate your skincare routine, I have a surprise. In the first pinned comment of this video, I've left a link to my favorite skincare products. Now, I want to hear from you. What dreams are you ready to pursue? What steps will you take today to get even closer to the person you wish to be? Share your stories and plans in the comments below. Let's create a community where we support and celebrate every step of our journey. Oh, and before I forget, to continue receiving inspirations and tips on fashion, elegance, and much more, be sure to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave your like. Until the next video.